Hi guys, can you please tell me if you hear me great and if you see the screen properly? And then I will start the trading room. Hi, perfect. Hi Nick, hi Joe, hi Nick. Great, perfect. I will wait 1 more minute and then I will start. Generally on Monday we make a weekly forecast on the market. So I will do the same and also discuss about the ongoing position I had this morning. Very low volatility, but I will talk further regarding that. Okay, I think we can start. So hi again, everyone. My name is Ruben from The5ers. I will make the trading room today. Generally on Monday, we make weekly forecast. So we will talk about any key zone or key level we see on each pairs. So I will just start by explaining the ongoing position I have, and maybe we will do we'll managing it together, and then I will go over all the main pairs and also some cross pairs. So let's start with the New Zealand dollar actually. So I already have an ongoing position on that pairs. I will just removed the little indication I have on the screen. Okay. So on the H4, I see clearly this supply zone here. So the price entered directly the zone and started to consolidate. Today we see that the dollar is consolidating. So I looked at this and I thought to myself, okay, we are actually in a descending triangle. Okay, actually we break it, so I have to be very careful to that. So we make all the time here a lower high. Okay, so in the H4 we enter a supply zone. When I go in the 30 minutes or in the M15, I see that the high is all the time lower than that. Okay, so I have to be careful because actually we break a bit here, but when I go to the M15 or the M5, I see that this level is still didn't break. Okay, so we have this level on the M15 that still works good. My stop loss is just above this level. Okay, so I will keep that position for the moment and see what we can expect. Okay. So actually nothing more, only consolidation. Market starting to react exactly on this trend line here. So that's the first position I have. I will try to keep it same. The dollar is starting to gain some value today. So that's, I think, this is exactly the move I see here. Okay, so on the M5 we have this big candle here. Okay, so it's exactly to in the euro dollar we see exactly the same. Okay, so actually dollar make a small move today. Nothing very important. It's a small move intraday, and I will try to exit. I believe here we are still in the supply level. We are still in the downtrend. So I hope we can expect a lower than that, and I will be ready to all this. Okay, there is a bit more volatility right now. I entered the trade in the morning, and I think not in the morning, but around 1 p.m. London time. Okay, then we will hold this. Okay, I entered multiple times the market, and I also entry my last part of the trade here on the daily resistance, and we hope to make it a lower move. Okay, the second position I have is on the Australian New Zealand. And also we will start the weekly forecast with that pair, I think. Okay, let me show you. Okay. On the weekly, we have, I have also to be careful with my trade. I have to see. Actually, the market is consolidating, so I think we can expect here another test in this resistance. Okay, I believe we can expect another test. The euro dollar is also reacting here, but you know we have to hold. I think my entry is good so far, so we'll hold it for the moment. And we are still in the supply zone, so that's fine. For the Australian New Zealand, we are here on a zone, okay, that we can expect a retracement. Okay, on the daily, if you see on the daily here, there is those two type of candle here, but actually we're entering the zone. It's already react. I will show you maybe even better here. We already react one time. Okay, and then we will enter the zone. Okay, actually on the daily, you see there is nothing to make long here. Okay, it's a very bearish trend. There is nothing to make a long. But you know, I enter the lower time frame and I see on H4 and then on H1, and I see on H1 that the market, okay, starting to consolidate here. Okay, so it's like another block. Okay, we see clearly. Okay, let me remove this. Okay. Okay, we see clearly on the H1 and also on the H4, the market starting to consolidate and make another block. Okay, so we are actually changing hand on the currencies. On the day one, you cannot see that, okay, because it's so small. But if you go to the H1 and you see this kind of consolidation, you say to yourself, okay, here there is maybe a buy entry to make. Okay, it reacts one time, a second time, 3 times, 4 times, the 5th time. So I enter today the market, and you can, there is two choices here, or you can hold the buy as a day trade, okay, and you can put the stop loss just below, so the risk reward will be good. But you can also hold it for a swing trade, okay, and that's what I did. Okay, so I entered the market very here actually. If I see, let me show you. Okay, so I entered the market 2 times here, and actually we are kind of testing this level. Okay. Okay, so the market was a support and then a resistance 1 time and then 2 times. Then we break it, okay, and we make a retest. And here is the retest. Okay, so I will hold it for the moment, and the risk reward is very good on that pair. So my take profit, I put it on the next supply level. That will be approximately here. But you know, you can hold it even longer than that. Okay, you can hold it for a long swing trade. So that's how I see it. So that's what I see in the Australian New Zealand pair, and so on. And then in the New Zealand USD, we have actually in the supply zone, make a reaction. So let's move to the major one. Okay. In the euro dollar, in the H4, okay, there is this resistance that actually we are battling. Okay, the market make one-time reaction. And here, we can see in the M30, it's kind of head and shoulders. Okay, here we have the first shoulder, here we have the head, and here we have the second shoulder. Okay, and we're starting to break the neckline. Okay, the neckline is here. Okay, so it can be the beginning of a reaction of this resistance, but you see that in the M15 and today the market didn't move too much. Okay, there was a very small volatility today in the morning. I think we can expect another big move very soon. Okay, the market make nothing this morning and then make this crash, this little drop here, I believe it's on the neckline. So that's what I see on the euro dollar actually. And in the daily, you know, the market is very bearish. On the daily, we can expect to reach again, to make another test on that level here. Okay, so we have actually this level here on the daily. Hi, Rodolfo. Hi. And hi, everyone, to all of the people that join us. Okay, still a good time to short your dollar then. Listen, I didn't do the disclaimer just before, but all the trade and the analysis I'm doing today, it's only for educational purposes. So actually making a short, maybe not now, because the market already make a small reaction, but and you see on the H4 we have this uptrend. Okay, so here it can be the inflation point. Okay, so the market started to consolidate and then we make a higher move. If you enter a market right now, okay, your risk reward will not be so good because you will enter the market here. You will have to put the stop loss maybe 40 pips. Okay, but you will have to take the, I think in the day as a day trader, you will have to take the profit on the trend line here or on this demand. Okay, so here you are ready to win, let's say 40 pips, but you are also ready to lose 35 pips. So it's like approximately 1-to-1 risk reward. And as a trader, I want to maximize my risk reward, and I believe 1-to-1 is not so good. So if you were if you think that the market can make a lower move here, you have to wait for a retest and then open a sell position. But you have to look also at this level. Okay, I think this level is the main one. Okay, so if you want to open a short position, you can maximize your chance to be profitable here at this zone. Okay, on the first touch. Actually, the market is consolidating. I think there is not such a big move. Maybe here what you can do, it's also as a day trader playing for that. Okay, so that means you can actually the market. If I go to the M5, I think it's pretty good. Okay, the market, it was the big support this morning on the M5. Then we make a fake breakout, then we re-enter, then we make a breakout here. And then actually we can wait for a retest. Okay, and so actually we can make a small breakout on retest here. Okay, and you can wait for this. Okay, and then waiting for a lower momentum. Okay, so actually opening a sell, maybe not, but if you're a day trader, opening a sell position on the retest can be a great idea. And if you look for a better zone to enter a short position for a swing trade, you can open here at the higher time frame. Okay, you can see here on the daily, that zone here. Sorry, at that zone here on the daily chart. But here can be a good zone to sell as a day trader, but you have to wait the good entry. I will have a look to the Australian dollar. Nick is asking for, so I will be doing it. If you want to review a pair, please just tell me on the chat and we will discuss together. But I think we will do all the main pairs. So I think we'll make the pound and the yen just after. Okay. Okay. I think it's interesting here on the daily. And on the H4, we have this trend line that is very clear here. So all the time we make a lower high. Okay. And actually we are approaching this zone here. So it's kind of the same setup as the Australia and New Zealand, that we have a big downtrend. So that's what I see on the H4. Okay, I see this clear trend line that all the time we make a lower high, but maybe here can be the inflection point. Okay, so when I see this kind of thing here, okay, it can be the inflection point. Okay. So also on the H4, we had this support. Okay, the multiple time we break it, and then actually we are doing a retest exactly on this trend line. Okay, so this can be a good zone to make a sell position. Okay, I think so. We want to trade with the trend. So here the trend is very bearish. Okay, we see clearly that the trend is going down. Here there was a little retracement. Actually, we are in the zone, in the downtrend line, and also on the support that we break. So why not to make an entry short here? Okay, you have to be careful with the stop loss and the risk you will take here. But you know, maybe if you were here this morning, you can maybe hard to sell here, and the stop loss can be a bit above. Okay, I believe making a stop loss of 20 pips here will not be bad, and you have a lot of place to go. Okay, if the market react, so why not? This can be a good entry. Okay, actually the New Zealand dollar is again going in that zone. I think that the euro dollar is starting to recover again. We have to be very patient. And you see here, I think we can make another big move here. Okay. I think EURCAD will burn soon. What do you think, Ruben? Okay, let me show you. I think I saw that this morning. But let me see. Yeah, I think we are in a good zone here also. Okay. Sometimes the market make very big spike here. Okay, so you have to work accordingly with your stop loss. Okay, and here we have this small uptrend. Okay, we can see it clearly. Okay, we have to wait a small confirmation candle here, and it's on the H4. It's also reacting to this demand. Okay, so we have this demand as well. And if I see, and if I go to the H1, look what is good to see as well here. Okay, so there is here multiple entry to make a good long and on a swing position. You have the first of all on the H4, you have this curly uptrend line that all the time we make an higher low. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing, you have here a demand zone on the H1. Okay, and actually we are entering in the demand zone. And the third thing, we had here a resistance that we break out, that actually we are doing a retest. Okay, so we have three entry to make here. I believe, why not here? Actually, the market is trying to make a small reaction. Why not to open a small position together here? I might think it can be a great trade to make. So I will make a buy here. Please, I want to repeat, it's only for educational purposes. So if you think the same as way and you want to manage the risk, you can. But I think here, Joao, was looking very good for this market here. So I believe that we can make the stop loss just below this low here. Okay, actually I want to maximize. So I believe that we can have a fast reaction here. So I will put my stop loss just below this level. Because we have also a demand here. And you know, I will maybe put my my take profit to that level. Okay. Actually, we are in an uptrend. Okay, so I believe that we can make a higher move than this one. Even we can have a reaction here. Okay, we have the uptrend that still say, look, the market can make a higher move. So I don't want to make the take profit here, because it will be we can put it here, but it will be a bit too much and a bit greedy. So I prefer to put it in the middle, and my risk reward is good. So thank you for talking to that pair. I think it's a good risk reward. It's a good trade, in my opinion. Maybe other people have a short position here. You know, everyone look what he wants on the market. So here I believe that the trend is up. We make all the time a higher move. It can also be someone can also see here a big Quasimodo pattern. Okay, we have here a shoulder, we have here a head, we have a shoulder here, and we have this neckline approximately. Okay, so you have to be careful with the risk management, but I still believe we can make a higher move here. Okay, what else? What we can show? Let's talk about the yen pair, some yen pair, I think. Okay, dollar yen. Okay, on the daily there is not much volatility. It's the market didn't decide yet where you want to go. I think it's kind of the same. We have this kind of uptrend here. Okay, we made all the time a higher low. Okay, we have also this supply zone that actually create a resistance. Okay, so actually there is nothing to make on the H4 actually. You have to see if we can make a break, and if we break, you can wait for something like that. You can have a break here, you can have a retest, and then you can enter a buy position here. Okay, actually the trend is up on the H4, so this can be an opportunity to take this week. The market also can make another reaction. The market can play during this triangle for a few days, and the market can break it. Okay, so if the market break it, you can also open a sell here. So actually nothing to make on the dollar yen, but you have to look at this pair. I think this week, I think there will be a big move very soon. Actually, the market is consolidate. Very small move here. So that's what I see here. Okay. Yeah, the H1 is the same. See, this one is very clear. Okay, let's talk about USDCHF. Hi, Jude. First live trade I've taken on one of the session. You know, I'm trying to make the session interactive. You know, I know that sometimes Monday is a weekly forecast, so we don't take a lot of trade with, or we are only describing the market and what opportunity we have to look at for the week. But you know, I believe it's I believe that it's more interesting when we can open a trade together and talk about the market, and you know, even the trade is not successful, we talked about and we think together. So I believe it's interactive to do that. Thank you, Batista. Okay, USDCHF. Okay, so also here the markets on the H4 don't make too much move. We had this support that just react to it. We have also this resistance that makes more reaction. So actually the market is consolidate on the H4. Okay, and we have also, you have to look also at this higher level here. That is also this level. Okay, so actually we are in the middle of nowhere on the H4. So just wait for lower higher move. Um, on the H1, we have also this level here, but look, we are not so far off the highest level on the H4. So I prefer to not open any position on the H1. I prefer to wait a big key level on the H4 to make a decision. Okay, for the moment, no decision at all. And on the M15, you see that sometimes the market make big reaction, then consolidate. Actually, it's if you know cap and handle, okay, it's kind of what is happening here. So we have a cap, okay, handle, and then I think we can make maybe when I'm like Bitcoin. If you remember that Bitcoin make very similar move when it broke the 20 level, the 20K level. Okay, so it's like kind of cap, handle, and then maybe make the higher move here. So okay, let's just verify the EURCAD. Actually, the EURCAD is not reacting. Okay, no reaction at all on the EURCAD. Maybe I had to wait any confirmation, but you know, we will see. We will see. We will hold it and see what's happening. Actually, the market may have a reaction. Okay, actually, it's like crashing actually. Okay, the market will react soon as possible. I don't for illiquid market. Okay, you must have a small reaction. The market cannot do something like that straight away. If it's doing that, that means that there is a big news that the market have changed his opinion. So just wait. Okay. Maybe I had to wait the small consolidation here before opening the position, but still we will hold it, and the risk reward is set up. So we'll see what's happening. Okay, CAD CHF. Okay. Actually, today the market make a big move here. Actually, the market is gonna make a new high very soon. Okay, I believe that the next zone here will be at that zone. Okay. So for the moment, just wait. The next key level, the key level here is here for a sell. Okay, but you have to look at, yeah. So this is this level, okay. This move very hard. Yeah, the market. I think the market took the direction here. I believe we can make another big move to that zone. Yeah, very impressive move here. Okay. here making a buy is, I think it's too late. Okay, you cannot make a buy because you don't know where you put the stop loss, and it will be very difficult. Maybe here you had a small entry to make long if you think that the market can make a higher move. But still, here there is nothing to make. Nothing to make. Actually, we have this zone on the M30. Okay, we have this zone on the M30. I'm not sure I can open a sell here. Okay, I have to wait for any confirmation. Okay, the market is starting to react. If you see that the market starting to consolidate, maybe open a sell position. Okay, so open a sell, the stop loss will be just above, and you can maybe take a profit 30 pips below. You know, you have to wait for a second confirmation here on the EURCAD, and I good that I didn't show you before, but you see the market, I open a market without any reaction. Actually, the market is starting to react. Okay, so I can tell to myself, okay, I have multiple indication. I have this stochastic that cross here. I have the big move. We are in the zone. Maybe here can be a better entry to make. Okay, and if I go even to the M5, why not? We have also we have this candle here that is a good returning pattern. Okay, a good dodgy dragon here. So why not? So it's prefer to wait confirmation candle to make any decision. Okay, I was looking for the H4, so I thought to myself, listen, we are actually in the zone. My stop loss is way below. I didn't wait for the confirmation, but you know, it's up to you. Canadian is strong today. Yeah, very strong today, Canadian. I agree. Okay, and listen, look here, on the M1 again, the New Zealand is again starting to depreciate here. We have again this option on the M1. Okay, we have to be very patient. The market I can be out very quick here. If there is a big move, my stop loss are just above. I will trust my trade and I will hold it, and I believe it will be fine. And same on the euro dollar. Actually, we are maybe starting to make the retest here. Okay, so try to be careful. We make a break. Actually, we are starting a retest, and let's see. I believe that if the dollar is starting to be stronger, so I also believe that this pair will be in my favor. So that's fine. GBP USD, that's a pair also that we have to look at. Kind of the same setup as the euro dollar. We have this resistance that play multiple time. We have also this uptrend here. Okay. Actually, nothing to make. Okay, wait for probably this zone to make a buy. If you think that the market can make a retest. And we are in a very bearish trend. Okay, if you see on the H4, we have actually this kind of line here. Okay, so very clear here what we see. The trend is bearish, but you know, when I see this type of inflection point, then we make another higher low here. So maybe making a sell, it's not the best, but the best thing to make. So we'll have to check if this holds, okay, to make the next move. But here we are in very it's very interesting to see this kind of pattern here. Okay, the market I think can make a big move. Actually, we are consolidate. Nothing. You see, this morning the market starting to react a bit. So let's check. Let's check what's going on. We also look at that pair. The Australian New Zealand is also starting to reach. This is actually the daily resistance here. Okay, actually the Australian New Zealand is starting to make another test. Okay, it can make again a lower move, an higher move. I'm not sure, but we will hold. Okay. And the Australian New Zealand is starting to make Starting to pop up. That's nice. That's nice. We talk about great move today. That's interesting. Can you talk about risk management, please? Okay. Look, the lot size I took here, it's only for looking. It's only for educational purposes. So to be profitable in the long term, you have to wait to you must have a proper risk management. Okay, what that means in the 5ers, okay, in our program, the maximum drawdown is 4%. Okay, so on each position, I advise you to not risk more than 0.3 to 0.5%. Okay, so the maximum risk you can take on one position should be 0.5%. Okay, so you have to work accordingly with the lot size you have. And you know, this will be this will be the best advice I can give you on the 5ers to be profitable. Okay, don't risk more than 0.5%. If you want to start slowly, okay, you can start with 0.3, 0.4. You know, by respecting that, I think you can be profitable in the long term. And if you have good strategy and you know how to read the chart and play the price action very good, I believe you can be profitable. You should also look at the risk reward. Okay, risk reward is very important. Okay, you cannot open a trade when the risk reward is lower than 1.5. So you know you have to all the time increase this risk reward. Risk reward should be all the time above 1, at best 1.5. Okay, for example, in my trade, I prefer to look at risk reward minimum 2. Okay, I don't want to open a risk reward that is 1.5, 1.8. I want to have a risk reward of 2. Okay, so I want to look at best entry opportunity on the market. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for. So that can be the advice I can give you about risk management and about how to be profitable in our program. Okay, when you have when you risk 1.5% or 2% in one trade, actually you cannot trade 2% in one trade. The maximum is 1.5. But when you risk 1.5% in one trade, if you made three trades in a row that are not successful, okay, you will be out of the program. So try to be careful with that. Try to adapt your risk management, and I believe you can be a profitable trader. So good question, and I hope this advice can help you. Okay, actually we also have a break here on the New Zealand, so that's fine. Actually, here I assume that we make the move here. The market can make, you know, test again. Okay, this support was tested a lot of time. Okay, and also as a day trader, I can soon close the position. Okay, I looked at the H4 at the consolidation, and I also look at the daily. Okay, I want to hold it for a few days and even a few weeks. So if you open a lot size here and you want to close it here, it will not be bad at all. Okay, I just want to hold it. Hedge strategy. Listen, hedging is the same that close the position. So I will not talk about hedging strategy. It's the same as closing the position. Okay, the market make a very interesting move here. So I will have to look at the market a bit. New Zealand dollar is starting to actually make a big crash. I want to close actually one lot on this support, and actually why I put my stop loss here and here. When I see this kind of space, okay, that means here we are in a zone that there is no liquidity. Okay, so I believe in that zone there will not be a lot of buyer. Okay, so I want to exit the position at the best price I want. I believe we can make a big downward move here. Okay, you can also told to me, okay, you can maybe sell, buy again here on the demand. But I think here may be a great zone to enter. I don't want to be greedy as much. My stop loss were just here. My risk reward here is above 1.5, 125, 126, so I'm very fine. And you see that the EURCAD here make a reaction. Okay, this pattern look very good here. What else? What market we don't talk today? USDJPY. Let's go. I think we talked about it. Okay, we talked about that just before. Sorry. JBP, JPY maybe. Okay. Okay, Australian JPY. We'll go with David. Oh, interesting zone here as well. Okay, very interesting zone. Okay, the market is okay. Downward. Okay, you see clearly that the trend is very bearish here. And if I go to the H4, okay, look. Okay, you have that zone here. Okay, for me, this zone is a key zone. Okay, why? I'll just remove this. Just want to check. We are very close to the take profit here. Then, okay, EURCAD as well is starting to react. Very good reaction on the demand on the EURCAD. That's very nice. I can actually remove. You see here that we had a reaction. So I want to remove my stop loss very close to the low. Okay, I want to maximize my risk reward. So we had a reaction. I put my stop loss very below the low here. And we'll hold it. Okay, maybe we have a move on the euro dollar. No, not yet. Okay. Okay, on Australian JPY, we have actually a key zone level here. Okay, we had this support one time. Okay, then we break it, and actually we are starting to make a retest here. Okay, so if you want to trade with the trend, okay, it can be a great opportunity to sell the market. Okay, you have to wait to send that confirmation. I don't know on which indicator you are looking for the market, but here can be a zone, okay, to entry. The next zone to entry will be here. Okay, this will be the higher zone, for example. This level here is also reacting to this one. Okay, actually here, that make a small consolidation. So why not? Why not? Here we have a good swing trade to take as well. Let's look for the USD Cad. And I think that will be the last pair I will review today. If you have another pair that you want to talk and discuss, please feel free to ask before I end the session. I hope this session was interesting and interactive. We talk and trade together and we just discuss some trade. So I hope it's good. Okay. Okay, it's kind of the same move at the EURCAD here. Okay, we have on the daily an uptrend, very clear. Okay. On the H1 we have actually this zone. Okay, so we are testing the uptrend line and also the demand. Okay, so it's kind of the same. It's kind of the same. The only thing here that in the EURCAD, the uptrend is very clear on the H4 as well. Okay. So on the USD Cad, it's kind of the same. And also look on the USD Cad, it's also this level. Okay. We are starting. Actually, it's a break and retest again. Okay. It was a resistance. Okay. One time reject, then we break it. It's a support one time, second time, three times. We are actually again testing this zone. Okay, this is a key level here as well. Okay, we are in the uptrend line. It's a key zone level to make a retest. So that's also a nice level, but listen, you cannot open a buy position on the USD Cad and the EURCAD. Okay, this will be exactly the same strategy and the same position. So you don't want to multiply the risk you have on the market. Okay, so try to choose whether you prefer to, whether you think the market will make an higher move. Okay, how many pairs should we keep track of simultaneously if we are trading on H1 and H4? The advice for this is you can take the weekend, okay, meaning Saturday and Sunday, to review the chart. And then you can do what we do today. Okay, so that means you look at key zone, you look at where the market can go, and you keep H1 and H4 in front of your eye, and you see how the market react. Okay, you will have to, I think, if you have 6 or 7 pairs on the red flag, okay, so that means there will be an opportunity to take this week on the market, it will be fine. More than that, you will have multiple biases and multiple signals. So try to focus on 5 or 6 pairs you want to look on H1 and H4 each week. I think it's a good number. Okay, I think we finished, guys, for today. Thank you for your participation. Thank you for the interactive session we had. Very interesting move today. Thank you for all the people that discuss. Tomorrow there will be, I think it will be Saul that will make the trading room. So keep trading, keep the risk management to you. Have a nice day, have a nice week, and I wish you success, guys. Thank you for everyone. Bye-bye. Feda, the time tomorrow, it will be the same. It will be 9 a.m. Eastern time. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.